Hi, I'm Victor Powell, author of the book Just Be. These next 6 sessions will help you to gain some understanding of getting to your sense of being. We're going to focus on self-empowerment. This is the first session. Getting to know yourself is one of the most important steps in achieving success in anything. Looking at these various components, you can see there is much to discover and learn. What do you see as the most common element of all these components? Yeah, you're right, self. Know thyself is the answer to so many things in your life that you will discover when you start the process of self-reflection. It takes you to self-awareness, self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-acceptance, self-advocacy, self-disclosure, and finally to self-determination. For the purpose of these sessions, we will focus on self-determination. As you can see, following all the other understanding leads you to your self-determination. What is self-determination? How does self-determination affect things that you do in your life? If you think it does not, ask yourself, why not? Then look at the answer you come up with. Is it a sound reason? Self-determination is a force that connects the many steps that you will take to achieve your goals. Just like a compass, self-determination points the way. It keeps you going when you feel like giving up. It keeps you looking for solutions when seeming insurmountable obstacles appear. It keeps you focused on your goals, and it's the driving force that keeps you going. But before you put it to use, you have to first have goals or ideas. Everything we do starts with an idea. An idea becomes a goal when you decide to move on that idea and make it real. The specifics of your steps may vary, but the process steps stay the same. So, which of these steps do you think is affected most by your self-determination? You're right, all of them. You have to approach these steps in a smart way, making sure you have a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goal. For before you can achieve any of your goals, you have to first imagine your success. This gives you the focus needed to find your way to your goals. For if you know where you're going, you can figure out how to get there, even if you've never been there before. There's a name for the magic which transforms lives, connects dots, moves mountains, and orchestrates coincidences that shock and astound. It's called imagination. There's also a name for all that stops you in your tracks, stirs fears, spins wheels, and leaves you wondering, hey, what's up with that? It's called imagination. So be careful where, how, and what you apply your imagination to. Now that you know how powerful your imagination is, you can start to use it as a tool to move you forward. Imagination is free, so use it as much as you like. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to achieve what you imagine, only that you keep believing in your vision and taking the action steps needed until it's realized. After all, Leonardo da Vinci envisioned flying machines 500 years before the Wright brothers made it a reality. The idea stayed active over many generations until all of the needed elements came together to achieve flight. If the idea had died, do you think we'd have airplanes today? I know it's hard to imagine, but when you understand the concept of keeping your dreams alive and active, it becomes so much easier to see. You make it matter by having the self-awareness to put your imagination to work and then use your self-determination to make it happen. Self-awareness is the key to discovering what you have to work with, including the blocks that might be holding you back. Becoming self-aware is an important first step towards unlocking your personal potential to achieve your goals. Everyone has the ability to control their lives. Not the things outside of yourself, but who you are and how you respond to everything that comes into your experience. When you think you are controlling someone or someone else, that's just an illusion. Your actions may influence someone or something and make you think you are in control, but know you're not truly in control of anything outside of yourself. You choose who you are in, around, and through every situation that appears. I know it doesn't always feel as if you have that kind of control, but it's just habits that have been created that mask what personal powers you really have. So ask yourself, are your habits moving you forward, keeping you in place, or holding you back? Self-awareness helps you answer that question and helps you to know what controls you have to change those habits if you discover they're not taking you where you want to go. One thing I want to make sure that you understand, I'm not talking about you controlling the outcomes, but controlling how you process yourself through anything. Who do you choose to be? That is the question you should be asking now. When you make the decision of who you are and do your best to live up to that, you use that choice to guide yourself through every situation. You have to ask yourself what stops you from thinking about and embracing skills that make a difference in your life and your ability to achieve anything. You may find it's just old habits holding you back and taking you in the wrong direction. Once you know this, you have to be about the business of changing them into new habits that are consistent with who you have chosen to be. Building new habits is key. It just takes time and consistency. After all, your current habits happened over time, so you change them the exact same way. Let me share 3 basic rules of life that can make a big difference for you. Number 1, be conscious of your decisions. Number 2, responsible for your action. And number 3, you'll like this one, keep a sense of humor, especially about yourself. Following these 3 simple rules, you will find that how you move through your life experience will change in an instant. So remember this simple but powerful takeaway. If it is to be, it's up to me. It's just that simple. See you next session.